Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and Merry Christmas. I hope you're doing very well. So finally in today's video I will be doing my project pan for 2021. So if you don't know what a project pan is, it's essentially you choose a certain amount of products that you want to use up, that you kind of prioritize over other makeup, but you're not allowed to really buy any new makeup until you use up certain products. I got inspiration by lots of YouTubers. This is obviously not an original idea. This is just an idea that I've had for such a long time. But I thought, let me start it towards the end of the year so we can every month get updates just to see how I'm going. So yeah, it's essentially going to be a full face. So I'm going to do that for you today. And I'll show you guys what products are going to be in my project really. Like I said, Merry Christmas. I'm filming this before, like, this is Christmas Eve, and I know I'm not wearing the most appropriate t-shirt, but I literally just whatever, it's just a day is for me. So let's get on with the first product. So it's going to be one of my face milks, and it is the coconut face milk by Colourpop. And what I've kind of forgotten to mention, I always do this, each product, so I can remember what my product is going to have a sticker on it. So it's actually going to have a Disney sticker because it's me. I got this pack of stickers like in an activity book a few months ago that I got, and I thought, you know what, let me use these stickers to kind of good use, because I'm not the biggest fan of stickers. I think they're quite pointless sometimes, but all my products will have a sticker on them. So my face milk has Blue the Bear from Jungle Book on there, so I'm going to be using this product first. Obviously this one is very new to my collection, and I have tried this once or twice, but why I wanted to use it in my project pan is because I feel I need to use so much more of my products, and especially when it comes to face milks, they give so much moisture to the skin, and I feel like I keep on forgetting to do a lot of moisturizing to my skin before I put on makeup, and so I feel this might be a good incentive for me to do it, and I really like this one. It smells amazing. I got this in a little set of 3 from Colourpop's website. It came out during their it's their Christmas collection, so it's from this year. So I know a lot of people tend to use products that they've had for a really long time that they want to use up, but I'm just going to be a bit different because why not? I'm just going to add some to my double chin because give it a bit of moisture, a bit of softness. Yeah, this is just super nice, and you'll be seeing a lot more of these products basically, so I'm hoping you're not going to get too bored of them. But I've thought long and hard about what products I want to use up because I feel like it needs to be done. I need to stop buying so much new makeup. But yeah, that's not going to stop me still. Okay, the next product is a primer, and I'm going to be using the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer, and this has got Simba on there. This is going to be represented by Simba. So I used this is kind of a repurchase that I got I think a few months ago. I absolutely adore this primer, but for some reason I stopped using it as soon as I bought the second one, and I thought, if I loved it the first time around, why have I not been using it? So I thought I would add it in my project so I can just use it a bit more. The problem with me is that because I have so many products that I buy, of course everything else gets left behind, but I feel like this primer is such a nice primer. I know it's a bit difficult because it's a silicone primer, but for me doesn't really affect me in that aspect, but I like to add quite a bit, so I might get through this quite quickly. The thing is with these project pans, because I've been watching obviously other YouTubers, they are quite big, so they are constantly getting like free PR and stuff like that, and obviously I don't have any of that, so I still am going to be purchasing some products, but I am going to be limiting myself. I know that kind of defeats the purpose, but what I want to do in this project is to kind of not forget about some of the stuff that I have bought and that I keep on forgetting to use, because they are really nice products, and I feel some of them I've had for such a long time that I need to just use instead of just waiting for them to get old and throw them away. So yeah, that was the primer. So now let's get on to foundation. And this is a really good foundation, but again, I keep on forgetting to use it. And it's the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and this is represented by Bambi. You can see a little Bambi on there, and this is in the shade Snow. So, again, I really love this foundation. It again is one that I have sadly been not using so much, because when I got my Colourpop one, I've just been using that one like non-stop, so I have forgotten about how much I love this one. When I use these products, like for example, when I start using them kind of in my videos, I'm not going to be using them all at the same time together, so all my videos are not going to be the same boring shit again and again. I'll just be incorporating them into like other looks I'll be doing and stuff like that. So I know that means other products might get kind of forgotten about, but I'm going to rotate in as much as I can. And obviously the whole point with these projects is to kind of see how you do at the end of each year when you get them. Or what I'll be doing is updating, because what I do monthly favourites, so I'll be kind of doing this every month as well. I don't have a concealer, so I'm going to just add a couple more on there, because I don't use concealer as much as I used to, because my skin has cleared up so much over the past couple of months because of my meds that I was using for my rosacea. So I kind of kept concealer out because I'm not constantly using concealers, so it would be much more difficult for me to use it up. I've got a bit of like patchiness here, so I'm just going to add the tiniest amount. And I think with a lot of these products you can still purchase them, so if you kind of like the look of them, I definitely recommend purchasing any of these products that I have. I just thought I would use them part of my project because they're just really nice. Not that I just want to use them and get rid of them, it's just essentially yeah, like I keep on saying, just an incentive for me to just keep on using them. So let's set everything down, because this is quite a wet foundation, and this is one of my favorites of all time. This is the Revolution base powder. So this is going to be a little Dumbo sticker. Is this in focus? Yeah, it's Dumbo basically, and this is one of my favorite foundations of all time, powders of all time, and it's almost hitting pan anyway. Let me see if I can kind of show you. You can see like in the middle the outline, the bottom of it, but what happens because you tap so much in the middle, the sides get left. So I'll be kind of going all over, and I just really love this powder because it really sets down everything in place really nicely. I've purchased this is probably my second purchase for this product, but because I don't have a lot of powders, this one I feel like I can get through quite quickly, so this one probably shouldn't be a problem to use, but I dislike it so much, and I'm happy that I've got this in the project because I'll be using it, and it reminds how much I love it. So of course I'm still looking like a ghost, and my next product is going to be a blush. So I have the Heartbreakers Blush, and this is a product I have used since February, and I just really want to start using it more. And this is represented by Jiminy Cricket, yay, from Pinocchio. Yeah, so this, I mean, I've had, like I said, I've had this since February, and I have used it quite a lot, and it's got kind of a shimmer in there as well, but I just really want to use it just as much as I can because it is nice, it's not too heavy on the red. So let's just do my normal, because you guys know I like to look rosy, so this is really nice. I think this one might take me a while to use up because it's such a thick product as well. Like there's so much, like I can see the kind of side of it when it goes down, but I don't think I'll be finishing this anytime soon. And yes, I just dropped it on the floor. 1 second. Alright, so I just dropped it, but it's fine, it's not broken or anything. So like I was saying, yes, I think I've added too much, but it's me. So I mean, this is a ongoing thing with me, to be honest, adding a lot more blush that is needed. So yes, this is going to be my blush, and then when I use my highlighter, again, an old product that I just can't seem to use up, so I'm going to be using it a lot more, and it's the Wet n Wild highlighter, and it's got Pinocchio in it, so my blush and highlighter are best friends. So yes, I've had this product for so long, and it's only made like the smallest dent here, and you can still see the design on it. So as much as I'm using it, I think it might take me a while to finish this, but honestly, this is one of my favorite highlighters ever. And like I said, you can still look how nice this is. You can still purchase it in yeah, on the Wet n Wild like website and in Boots and everything. Oh my god, I just want to like just put this everywhere. I was about to put it on my chin for some reason, I don't know why. I'm obsessed with my chin recently, just want to get rid of that. But anyway, let's go on to eyes, and it was very difficult for me to choose an eyeshadow palette because number one, I have so many. Number two, I wanted to do something that was doable. I didn't want to get a freaking massive pan and try and hit pan on any of them, because it would just honestly take me years to use an eyeshadow palette. People who do these project pans are filming pretty much every day and use a lot of makeup off camera as well, and I do try and do that, but because I'm not going anywhere, I just put on makeup when I film. So the I'm just lost right now. The palette I'm going to be using is a Makeup Revolution palette, and I've dropped it. What is wrong with me today? Honestly, my I don't know what's wrong with my hands. I'm okay, I'm alright, let's just have a moment. Yes, like I said, I'm using a Makeup Revolution palette, and this is the it's the Forever Dynamic palette, and this one I've only used on camera like maybe once or twice, but I have used it quite a lot, and it's such a nice palette. And this is going to be represented by the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. This is why I said this is it's kind of doable because it's so small. I know that it's not counted as cheating, but honestly, if I was to use any other kind of palette, I just would not be able to finish it. And I know, again, these are like really difficult to kind of get through, but I want to try my best to do it. So let's do an eye look today. And I think with this palette, I can do so many different looks and it probably not look boring, hopefully. So let's go in with this orange, which is called Rain. And let's start. I know this palette has been out for quite a few months now, so again, this is still quite a new palette. Yeah, this is nice, it's really pigmented, and it's right up my street, because I thought, let's use a palette that I have, like, you know, a selection of colours that I actually really like. So this is gonna be it. I'm not doing a crazy look today because I just want to do something simple and just show you guys that this is the palette that is part of my project. So yes, I hope you guys are having a nice Christmas, having a nice kind of like time off. I know it's difficult for like not being able to see families on a day like this, but you know, keeping positive and staying positive during difficult times is so key. You've made it through this year, which is so important, and well done. Honestly, like the work I do is there to encourage with like people, mostly women, but obviously it's not just women that watch my channel, but you know, if it's something that you feel like you can't deal with, like being in lockdown, honestly, please talk to someone. Like Samaritans is open mind charity. Just don't feel like you're alone, because it's just such a difficult year for everyone, and we can get through it. We will do it. The next shade I'm going in is Noble. Just here, I think you can see my background, sorry. Okay, this is a darker red-ish shade, so I'm just going to darken up the edges just here. So we're looking a bit vampy, I guess, and this is when you want to call vampy. It's strange because people say like, oh, I'm doing such a grunge look, but for me, obviously grunge is a form of music and I kind of get what they mean when it's like, oh, you know, a kind of messed up alternative look, which is fair enough, but I find calling certain looks grungy not really grungy, just a bit more kind of edgy. I'm not doing one of those, I'm just doing kind of a nice simple red look really. So yeah, this palette is super pigmented, super nice. Let's go in with a shimmer, and this palette has 3 shimmers, so you've got just these 3. So let's take a flat brush and let's go in with Queen. So I'm looking down because this has the sticker names on there and I just couldn't bother to leave it there. So let's see how it works. Oh, it's picked up quite a lot. I'm just going to tap, or yeah, this is better. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely more pigmented in real life than on camera. That seems to happen quite a lot. Okay. But honestly, this palette is super nice. And I think it's only £5. So I felt like this palette is probably going to be good and like value for money, because everything here is like high street makeup, because I don't obviously wear high end because I ain't no rich bitch. Basically. Right, so let me add something onto the lower lash line. I'm going to probably go back in with the first orange that I went in with, and I'm just going to tap it slightly on my lower lash line. I said slowly, but I end up like poking myself in the eye, so that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Now I look ill. Sweet. Perfect. Right, so now that is the eyes done essentially. For some reason I didn't choose a mascara because I don't wear mascara all the time, even though some of them I know are getting quite low. So I'm going to go on to the lips now, and I actually have a lip liner because this is a product that I've had for quite a few years and I just really want to use up. So it's a lip liner by KVD, and I'm using Stitch as my little sticker. So cute. So as you can see, I've gone for a red, so obviously my lipstick is going to be red. Let me just show you what they are so I can do this off camera because it just takes too much time. So for my lipstick, I'm using a Bullet lipstick. Surprise, because I know I always use liquid lipsticks, but because liquid lipstick will take forever to finish, I'm using the e.l.f. Lipstick. So this is e.l.f. The Seriously Satin in the shade, oh my god, Cherry. Sorry. Yeah, so it's a nice gorgeous dark red, and one thing, I can see how much product I have left, so that's pretty handy. I've used this a few times, but because again it's a Bullet lipstick, it takes me so long to use these up, and I have the Fantasia Mickey Mouse to represent it. So let me do those off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've just done my lips, and what I love about this liner is that it's so creamy, and like I said, I've had it for freaking ages, but it doesn't seem to really be ending anytime soon. So if I do end up wearing any red lips, regardless of it just being this or whatever, I'm going to be using it non-stop. And then my last product finally is a setting spray, and again, because I don't use a lot of setting sprays, the ones I have, I don't want them to go off. So the one I have is the MUA Pro Base Fixing Spray, and this is the all day long spray, and this has Alice in Wonderland, so Alice is there just chilling. So yeah, I'm just going to use it, and I've had this for quite a while, and I mean, I have been using it, but I just haven't been using it as much. So let's just, yeah, to kind of settle down a bit. Actually smells quite nice, but yeah, well, I just fan myself down because I put on so much. But yes, this is my finished look using all my Project Pan products for 2021. And as I said, I will be updating you on the products, like how they're doing in each of my monthly favourites, because I do monthly favourites as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you've used any of these products, let me know. If you want to try any of them, let me know. Why? Just because why not? Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Thank you so much for being amazing this year. I've been loving doing this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!